Lucky you guys, you get to get the rookie. We're live?
Are you guys ready for the countdown?
All right. So there's our three topics we're going to go through. Okay. And after once the show gets started, Chuck can go in and show inside the production. And all it's going to basically do is show us the times down there. Is this 6:40? If it's 6:40, Chuck, you can hit that. So we'll start. I'll just kind of turn it over to you.
All right.
And we'll go from there. Cool. So talk about anything you want.
Sorry if I had this up here.
Oh yeah, of course.
Should
Yeah.
I be looking?
Still not coming in. Oh, you're 5 seconds away from it. Oh, go back to view. Or did you have it turned down?
We're live.
We're live?
Yeah, we're live, but I'm going to control Q and then we can start.
Okay.
Social.
You guys have,
Come a long way.
yeah. Short amount of time.
Yeah. It's coming together quick. It's nice. Oh, go click pre-production again.
Here?
Up top. There you go.
This production.
Yep.
Video.
And then click on pre-production again. There it is.
All right.
Still got some quirks we're working through, but we're getting closer. It takes a minute. Hold on.
All right. And I guess there you go.
All right, now you can go to production view. There we go. Now we've got our times. Okay, so we're a minute behind, so don't worry about the time, but you'll see down in the lower right-hand side, that's
Okay.
kind of our indicator. All right, we're ready, Mike? Good.
3, 2, 1.
Hi, this is Tim, and I am here with our friend James Reeves, who is here to talk about Stuart Reeves Basketball Alliance, and I always do this.
Demetrius.
All right, Demetrius, and he's here representing Supreme Athletic Training. Okay, so we're going to give them a kind of the mic for 20 minutes and let them talk about what's going on here in Rochester and what they're doing for the kids. So, go ahead, James.
Well, the RSBA program, which stands for the Reeves Stewart Basketball Alliance, is a youth program aimed at developing kids on the court, but also off the court.
Right.
You know, giving them that fundamental skill set, you know, dribbling, shooting, proper way of playing defense. And on the academic side, just tell them to focus on school. School comes first. You're a student before you're an athlete.
Sure.
And just doing the right thing, being a good citizen for the Rochester community because it's a need right now.
Sure, absolutely. And where are you guys out of right now, currently?
Right now we're based in Greece. We have 3 summer programs going on, one at the Northwest YMCA on Long Pond Road, one at Franklin High School, that's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and one at Aquinas High School on Saturdays.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so what is what's the range of the kids' ages that are attending the camp?
Right now, the summer program, we have kids ages 5 through 16.
5 through 6? Nice,
Yep, so
okay.
we start them young, you know, just building that core foundation.
Sure.
By the time they get in high school, they're ready to go.
Right. Let's talk about a typical day in camp. What are you guys doing there when you're working with these kids? I mean, what does a typical day feel like for these kids?
Well, first off, we like to start off to see how their day was going because if you had a bad day, we don't want you to bring that frustration into the training.
Sure.
So I care more about you than the actual training.
Okay.
Second, you know, we warm up, we get going, we break up in groups according to age, and then at the end of that, we come back together, bringing it full circle, asking the kids what did they learn, what they need to work on, and some things they need to strive on in school as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what when you're sending these kids off and starting to teach them, what are some of the core values you're teaching them, and what does the program's curriculum kind of look like?
Number one, we all make mistakes.
Okay.
You know, I'm a grown man. I make mistakes still to this day.
Speaking to the perfectionists.
We all make mistakes, so, you know,
Yeah.
just really focus on improving.
Sure.
On a daily basis. Number 2, give it your all. No matter where you're at, give it your all. Number 3, just be willing to listen, because without listening, you really will not know what to do.
Sure.
So that's our core motto. Other than that, have fun, too.
Okay.
It's something that has been taken away in youth sports. Everyone wants their kid to be the next LeBron James or Shaq or Kobe. They're not.
Right.
They're them, and they need to have fun as a kid.
Sure.
That's one of the reasons I retired. I no longer was having fun. I was playing for a paycheck.
Yeah, right.
That's the wrong reason. Yeah.
gotta eat, but at the same time, you gotta understand that there's a limit.
Right.
So sure. What what are some of the things that you're finding that the kids are really thoroughly enjoying about the camp? I mean, are there certain things that kind of stand out to you, or are there more things that are, is it more broad?
It's weird. I just don't want to say the basketball part. I would say the whole family concept.
Okay.
We try to embrace the kids, the parents, everyone, just as a family.
Sure.
If one struggle, we all struggle.
Yeah, right.
They succeed, we all succeed.
Sure.
So that's our whole concept, staying together as a community.
Right.
Partner up with local other youth organizations.
Sure.
So we succeed, they succeed.
Right.
Yeah.
And more giving them more options when
Right.
they're there too, right?
Yeah.
So that's a good thing, because kids and their attention these days, it seems like there's more opportunity for you to kind of diversify and
Yeah.
achieve more with more kids,
Right.
with less resources. So who's all working with you over there?
I have my partner, Demond Stewart, who couldn't be here today because of a family function. I have MCC assistant coach, James Andrews.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I have Ashley Goff. She is one of the up-and-coming coaches on the girls AAU circuit.
Sure.
Myself and a few other partners we work with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you've actually played college and semi-pro, right?
Yeah.
And mostly, it's some of the experiences that you've had and how you kind of help kids understand that level of commitment to get to those. I mean, there's got to be some, as far as like a mentorship is, when you're working with these kids. Do you find that challenging, fun, encouraging? I mean, where do you see yourself?
Sometimes it can be challenging. I mean, a lot of things our kids like deals with structure.
Okay.
They lack the structure. If you want to be a professional in anything, you have to have some type of structure.
Right.
So we want to provide that structure to them and give them a game plan. That way, when they're not with us, they can follow the plan.
Right.
And be successful.
Sure. Now, I know we've talking about this kind of the fatherless houses that are out there right now and what that means to have that type of structure. Are there more relationships being formed besides the camp? I mean, do you find yourself kind of sticking with these kids during this program, even after the program ends? Or explain a little bit about that.
Actually, I would say roughly 30% of the kids in our program does not have an active father in their life.
Oh, interesting.
So we actually play an important part with that.
Sure.
Not just on the court, again, off the court as well.
Okay.
Sometimes we're not just doing basketball activities, we're doing off the court activities.
Right.
We may go out to eat to Sky Zone or something fun like that.
Nice.
Just to get away.
Sure.
Enjoy being a kid.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. So now this is the first time you've been on the show, so you're probably thinking, "What the heck is going on here?" This is interesting. This rookie up here interviewing us and don't know what the heck he's talking about. I came completely unprepared, so I apologize. But Demetrius, tell us a little bit about your program, how you got involved, what it brings, and where you find your passions.
Supreme Athletic Training. We call ourselves SAT. It comes from me and a couple of friends of mine who started actually just training our kids and posting stuff via social media, and a lot of people started to see it like, this is beautiful. Like, how old are these kids? I have my son up there. He's 7 now, like 3 or 4 years old, doing things that people thought, how's they doing that at this young age? They can't even do it.
Right.
And a couple of my friends, Terry Barrows, Derek Dyer, same thing. We started training our boys, got them together. People started asking us, can you train our son? Bring them on, just bring them to the field. We'll get it done.
Sure.
So that's kind of what we stem from. I myself played football, college, high school.
Oh, nice.
Places, since 1992. Made a pro team, arena pro team in New Jersey. So
Nice.
I kind of had that background, just willing to work with anybody who got the passion.
So where'd you go to college?
I went to Rockport
Okay.
for my undergrad, and I got my master's at Roberts Wesleyan.
Oh, very nice. Okay. And now I heard you guys talking about the master's degree, and I wanted to kind of come over and talk with you about it, but I didn't have a chance. It really kind of it definitely was interesting to me from a perspective that you're also bringing an element of what you've got your master's degree into this program, and it seems like there's a really good fit. Explain what it is you went to school for and how that relates to the program.
Well, my undergrad was in African American Studies, and my master's in education, actually, 7 through 12, and special ed. Okay. So I kind of target all areas. There's always a teachable moment with everything I do. I have to bring my teaching, communication, coaching. That all works well hand in hand.
Sure.
You're teaching, you're coaching, you're teaching. Same thing as me being a father. It's the same thing.
Right,
you
right.
know, so it works well. I mean, letting the kids know we all failed at something.
Yeah.
But my whole thing is, you got to forget about it.
Right.
Okay, Jordan missed that game winner. Forget about it. It's on to the next game.
Right.
Okay,
Yep.
so.
Nice. Okay. So what do you find like the most passionate thing that you're running after right now in these camps?
Well, the thing I like about the camps is the kids are really improving.
Okay.
The parents, they're loving what we're doing. They're passionate. They're at home telling us how bad their kids don't want to miss camp. And camp can be gruesome at times. There's kids who don't want to show up.
Right.
But, they're loving it. They're at home doing the drills that we taught.
Sure.
So, staying consistent is the key. And the parents, they're dedicated. I can definitely say that. They bring their kids every week.
Right.
And they just love everything we do.
Nice. So when your father,
Yes,
and
yes.
Your son is 7?
He's 7 years old,
Okay,
yes,
cool.
yes.
So does he participate in all these camps?
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
baby.
So it's father-son time,
Yeah.
but it's like you listen
Oh,
to
yeah.
me. And
that's the beautiful thing. He understands that I'm coach. He
Yeah.
don't call me dad out there.
Right.
So it's a beautiful thing. He gets it the most. So.
nice. What age range do you find most fun to train?
We start 5 through 12, the little
Yeah.
ones, because
Okay.
they're out there, and I like it because they don't got to care in the world. I can imagine it's a 12-year-old, and they like, let's go,
Yeah.
let's go, coach.
Yeah.
When I was a little older, they're like, well, he's a senior. I'm only a freshman.
Right.
When the young kids out there, they don't got to care in the world. They just trying to get better. They trying to compete.
Right. So now you played semi-pro.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so explain a little bit about your adventures in semi-pro world.
Semi-pro, it was good. It was unpaid. It was fun. I enjoyed it because after me taking a couple years off and because of school,
Sure.
I stopped playing in college because of school. I had to concentrate on my grades. So took a couple years off. Went out there. I got rookie of the year. So it was a
Nice.
beautiful thing.
Oh, that's a nice thing. Yeah.
So, but then after that, I was invited to go try out to a arena team in New Jersey, and I went out there. I was the first guy they picked. I made the team. It was just to see if I could still do it. That
Sure.
was all gratification to me. So it was a beautiful thing. And my son was born. He was coming in that same year. So
Oh, nice.
I
So it was a
ain't
good.
never
Yeah, it was a
been,
good.
though.
Yeah. So out of all of that, there's certain people that influence us during our lives.
Oh, yeah.
What? Who do you find the most influential person in your life so
In my
far?
life, I can say my mother, my grandmother, because
Oh,
my father he wasn't active in my life. So my mom was the one tugging my grandmother to these football games, these basketball games, these camps, get me to school, being on me, and it was tough love.
Right.
But it worked out. I think it worked out.
Yeah. Well, obviously, you made Rookie of the Year. They've got to speak to someone in the semi-pro league. There's nothing to sneeze at there. It's like I was talking to James earlier. When you start to achieve certain levels in professional sports, whether it be college level, which is tough in and of itself, and then you start looking at even the semi-pro leagues. These guys are good. You're playing with guys that are, guys that played in the NBA, and they had, issues with their knees or something, and they come down after a while, but. At the same time, there's a certain level of athlete that you have to have when you get to that point. So, to me, there's a lot of respect in the fact that you've made it that far, and that you've been able to come this far, and now turning it into the camp with SAT and being able to actually take what you've learned and help other kids is a great thing. So shout out your web address because I know that
Our
we didn't have
web
it.
page is currently working, but you can find us on Facebook at Supreme Athletic Training. Like us, see some of our videos, people that just talk about what we do, how much they enjoy.
And what was that again? It's
on Facebook at
Yeah.
Supreme Athletic Training.
Supreme Athletic Training
Yep.
on Facebook.
Yes.
I like to say my son has been a part of their program, and my wife won't let him play football. She said he can go to their program any day.
Nice.
Structured,
Yeah.
fun. Act as a parent. I was a football player too.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I
yeah.
like watching it. I don't like playing it
Right.
no more, but I like watching it. They work hard.
Nice.
So
Thank
it was a
you.
no-brainer that we work together, and
Oh, yeah.
Certainly.
it's our community.
Right. Oh,
not?
and that's, I think, both of you guys giving back to the community and being able to bring it back. There's obviously a lot of that going on right now in the sports world as far as, how can we get these kids off the street? How can we get these kids, help them understand the importance of setting a goal, not just sports, but also life, life lessons and life skills.
Yeah.
So I want to present back to you the same question. Who is one of your, the people that you looked up to that really helped you kind of, motivate you and you looked up to?
Again, I would say my mother.
Your mother, all
It was
right?
my mother. My father, he was active. He provided for me. but it was my mother.
Nice. Okay.
And she kept me grounded. She was big on academics, and to this day, I'm big on academics myself, with my children and me as well. In this fall, I will be attending Roberts Wesleyan as well.
Oh, nice.
For my
Okay.
master's.
Oh, fantastic. What are you going for your master's in?
School counseling.
Oh, nice. Okay. And now I heard you took a job as a school counselor.
Yep, at UPrep.
Okay,
Yep,
great.
it's an all-boys school
Oh,
on Lake
okay.
Avenue, so shout out to UPrep.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. All right. And you like it so far?
Yes, I love it.
Nice.
I love it. I mean, as a black man working in a urban school with kids who have the same social, emotional problems,
Yeah.
I can have a major impact in their lives.
Nice.
So
Right.
I love it.
So we'll take those last couple minutes here, and I want to just kind of understand what is it like. If you could tell people why they should start bringing their kids to the program, what are the benefits? What are the advantages? What are some of the things that, like, I mean, you present yourself to that aspect of it?
Well, I mean, as far as Supreme Athletic Training, the kids are learning. They're having fun. We teaching them lifelong lessons, lifelong goals, things that's carry on and off the field. You know, things that's going to get you farther in life. As Mook talked about, education is the key. You can have all the talent in the world. You ain't got the grades. You're not going nowhere.
Right.
So I mean, just how to teach them how to be a citizen in society.
Nice. Okay.
For us, I mean, we just have a genuine passion for what we do.
Yeah.
I mean, after working a full day of work and then going to work with some kids, you gotta love what you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, for one, we're not getting rich off this
Right.
at all.
Right.
Anything we make is going right back into the program.
Nice.
We have AAU programs. We now have a Greece basketball league. We have a 3-on-3 tournament coming up this weekend.
Wow. Yeah. Talk about the tournament. I know that you wanted to kind of get that out there too.
Yeah,
So let's make sure we get that.
3-on-3 tournament this weekend at the Carter Park on Long Pond Road, which is in Greece, across from the mall.
Okay.
We have over 20 teams.
Okay.
Second and third grade division, fourth and fifth grade, 6th through 8th grade, boys and girls.
Okay.
So 20 teams, double elimination,
Okay.
outside, having fun.
Nice.
His team is in there.
Oh yeah,
Nice. Okay.
That's how much we work together and show
Yeah.
you how one hand wash the other. We got 2 Supreme teams in there. We just showing love, working together, trying to get our community back.
So when you guys are at the tournament, you're just actually obviously you can't do kind of 3-on-3, but what's the format that you bring to that?
To that, we tell kids about his program. He tell kids about our program.
Okay.
Because these kids talented. They play multiple sports. So
Sure.
Yeah.
Get out here. It's a 3-on-3 tournament you know about. You want to play. So us as Supreme team, we sponsor 2 teams. Actually, they didn't have to pay for nothing. We paid for it for them to enter the tournament.
Nice. Any last messages for the community?
I personally want to thank our sponsors, WCI Properties, Busybody Shoes, Print Steady's Solutions T-shirts, Cheat Sheet, Premier Designs, the YMCA, and NLB, Next Level Beyond, Kayla Goss, Dobie. Thank you guys for all your support, and all the parents and children that's involved in our program.
Yeah.
Yes, I'd like to thank the parents. Thank you for bringing your kids out here. Thank you for supporting us. We'll be nothing without y'all. CTC, Change the Community, them guys really had our back. James Mook-Reeves, the Lions, them boy, they doing their thing. They helped us out a lot. And Hope, Terrell Kittleberger, he helped us out a lot too. Appreciate it.
Right.
Also, lastly, Wayne Kittleberger, a good friend of mine I grew up with. He's having an awareness tournament at the Ryan Center August 2nd. It's a good tournament, good cause, bringing awareness of health screening. If you don't know about Wayne, Wayne was maybe a year or 2 ago diagnosed with cancer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was one of the best ball players in Rochester.
Oh, no kidding.
Best ball players.
Yes.
I mean, a good friend of mine I grew up with, and he taught me a lot. But he's fighting the fight, and it's a good cause. So if you can, please support him August 2nd at the Ryan Center.
Great.
Yep.
What's your shout out your website address and Facebook?
Yes. Facebook, Reeves Stewart Basketball Alliances. Website, www.rsbabasketball.wix.com/RSBA.
Fantastic. Thanks, guys, for coming on.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, appreciate it.
Thank you. You want to be the freestyle? Let's go freestyle.
Spoken word. Come on, man. Spoken word.
All right, and we're getting ready to go down to Udicci.TV. Are we just going to leave it running, leaving it streaming? But we're not, we're going to fade out. Cool. Now, guys, to me,
I have to stop the stream.
To me, this is social media broadcasting, but we need to tighten it up a little bit. If you think about it, If people want to watch, they can tune in whenever they want. We don't have to necessarily have breaks, but we do need to make sure we're getting those things as best we can broke up.
Amazing what you're doing. Mom, on this overnight.